Hello, welcome back to Avondalpit. Hope you're all doing well. It's the last day of the year, so I thought I would just say hello to all of you. And I'm just doing a bit of house sitting and cat sitting over the summer period here in Australia. Kevin the cat, as you can see, is in the background. He's a little bit confused because he found a mouse before just over here, and the mouse started playing dead, or I can't remember the term, but it's kind of paralyzed in fear. And the cat didn't know what to do. He's just been looking at the mouse, wondering why it won't run from him, and it's messed with his mind. Makes me wonder whether Kevin is actually more like suspicious that the mouse might not be a real mouse, like maybe it's AI or something. So even Kevin the cat's a little bit freaked out, as we all are. Oh, the mouse is moving again. I wonder if Kevin will see. But anyway, I just thought I'd say hi to everyone. Yeah, Kevin, look, the mouse is moving again. No, Kevin doesn't want to do anything. I think the mouse is going to try and escape. Let's see what happens. So actually, I wasn't just looking after Kevin the cat, I was also looking after a dog. He's not here, but this is what he looked like. He's gone off to the farm with his owners. They popped back and grabbed him. But it was interesting coming over here. He was a blue heeler, which is like bluey, but an Australian cattle dog is the official name. I was looking after him. He was hobbling about because one of his feet had been run over. And when I first turned up to this house, he growled at me. He was just like, so I have like my stuff, my backpack and my camera gear. And I go to the front door and he just growls and he won't let me in. I'm like, oh my God, it's a Australian cattle dog. Have they got dingo in them? I think they've got a bit of dingo bred into them. Anyway, he's growling at me and I was like, I actually felt my hairs standing on end, showing what a coward I am, Of course, I didn't show it. So when the dog was growling at me, I walked towards him again. He kept growling and urinating. I was like, oh. And ChatGPT told me that urination is a sign of submission, which is interesting. I didn't know that at the time. I actually backed away and then I held my ground and I thought I better go into my ESTJ subconscious on this one and start ordering the dog around to assert my authority. So C.S. Joseph I could actually imagine C.S. Joseph seeing me commanding the dog to go and eat his food, and the dog did listen, by the way. Such was the power of my ESTJ subconscious, and I can just imagine C.S. Joseph going, I told you, INFPs are all about authority. They just want the power. So, I couldn't get that out of my head as I fed the dog. And apparently apparently dogs really want someone to take charge. They feel less anxiety if they know who's in charge. And because I showed that I was in charge, he quite quickly submitted to me and showed me his belly. I rubbed it and we watched Home Alone together. We watched Joe Pesci in his finest role. And after a day or two, the blue heeler quite liked me. I used to look after a different blue heeler, by the way. Isn't it funny that the only times I've ever looked after dogs, it's been for these Australian cattle dogs that, growl. Now, this is a young male blue heeler who, by the third day, was jumping all over me and wanting to play all the time. It was very cute. I felt very sad when I had to leave him. But the other dog that I looked after was 10 years ago. I had an ISFP friend from Cuba, and she at the time was married to this old ESTJ communist from Australia. Well, yeah, it was in his house. But I looked after his 15-year-old female blue heeler with 3 legs that lost one of its legs to cancer, and I used to walk it around the block. I liked that dog. But that dog was sometimes would sleep by the bed when I would be minding their house, but other times just kept to itself and was a bit sad. So yeah, go and make another coffee with that weird coffee machine, and happy 2025, or happy new year, I should say, or happy 2024, whatever it is. See you later, bye.